Good morning and welcome to Jefferson School. My name is Kip Wilson. I'm the principal here. I'd like to give you a little tour of our building and highlight some of the upgrades to the facility that would be created with the bond issue. Hopefully answer some questions that you might have moving forward. So come on in, please. One of the upgrades that we're most excited about here at Jefferson with our staff and with our parents is that the situation for pickup and drop off daily is right here on the south side of the building here on 24th Street, which, if you can imagine, especially at dismissal, very busy street. We've got a lot of kids crossing, a lot of kids going different directions. It creates a lot of opportunities really just for things to happen, regardless of how much we coach our kids up on safety protocols and what's going on and how we cross and how we use crossing guards and supervision, all of these things. We can't always control what's happening with traffic on 24th Street at that time. So the idea of moving our dismissal and our arrival even to the north side of the building and northeast side of the building and off of 24th Street would be a great benefit for us. There is room there. There's a space provided to create a horseshoe for parents to drop off that would not really slow down traffic on 24th, but most importantly would get our kids away from that busy street at that time. That's just a constant source of concern for us, and to be honest, worry. We're constantly making sure that kids are safe, and we're trying to teach kids to do the correct thing, but we can't always control every situation and circumstance. So that would be a great benefit. Along with that too, in moving our arrival and dismissal area to the northeast side of the building, that would be where our entrance into the building, our main entrance, would be as well. So currently what we've got here is we've got our buzz-in system it's equipped with video, and an electronic locking system that is controlled most of the time by our secretary, but also by myself at times. It is nice, but we could use a little bit of extra in terms of security there. There's a lot of traffic in and out throughout the day. Again, a lot can go on, and just the idea of adding an extra layer of security, of peace of mind for us, would go a long way. So those two upgrades in itself would go a long ways in providing for the safety and security of our kids on a daily basis. As you can see, this is our gymnasium, really a multi-purpose area for us. We have kids that gather here in the mornings and then dismiss to class. So in a given morning, we have about 290 students in here with a handful of adult supervision. So this is where students wait to go to class and be dismissed, but it's also where they have breakfast. So this is a dual purpose area as our gymnasium, but also our cafeteria. So we do have about 290 students in here. We have our breakfast going on. We dismiss from this area. The idea that a storm shelter, being built on the north side of the building would be only for storms is not, and actually for drills in a shelter is not entirely accurate. We would be using that for a lot of different purposes. That would be our cafeteria. We would also use that for extra instructional space. There are many times throughout the day here that we've got intervention, small instructional groups going on here in the gym. At times that's interrupted because we've got lunch starting and we've got custodians having to set up and tear down for lunch. They've got to get that done in order to get PE classes going again. This is a very, very busy area, so some added space in a multi-purpose room with a storm shelter would be very valuable too, really improving the efficiency of our building and then what we can do with our space and instructional time and instructional space. We're currently in our main hallway, and in the event of a storm drill or severe weather alert, we do bring students mainly into this hallway. As you can see here, we've got quite a bit of space, but students generally will kneel down and cover their heads up against the wall. We have some interior classrooms that we do try to move students towards, but the addition of a storm shelter would be fantastic in regards to getting kids to one central location. Another current reality that we face in schools right now is the idea that we need to prepare for intruder alerts or active shooter drills, lockdown procedures, things of that nature. What we've got right now with our current situation, this is a pretty standard door to most all of our classrooms. Teachers are asked to try to cover this in a lockdown or an intruder situation. So most will have some paper, some construction paper, a curtain of sorts to cover that. So when we do go into a lockdown procedure, something that is a little bit less than ideal for our teachers, in order to lock down, they have to come outside of their room, lock their door, cover their window, and then close the door back up. Our students are instructed to go to a specific area and follow a specific protocol, but we feel that the barrier here really isn't quite sufficient. You know, with the locking system, with the window and the glass there, that's just something that our teachers are still leaving our kids a little bit exposed in that situation. Obviously, it's something that we hope that we never ever have to face, but it's something that we want to be very prepared for. So the addition of you know, whether it be new hardware on the doors or new locking systems, whatever you want to call it, would be a great help. Thank you for stopping by and taking the time to learn more about Jefferson Elementary. For additional information, please visit our website at greatbendschools.net. We hope you all had a great summer, and we're looking forward to another great school year.